credit Loyola. They came in here and beat us. First of all, give them credit. I didn't think we played our best game. I didn't think we defended. I didn't think we rebounded, and that's really been the trademark of this team. And the first half was really upsetting. We give them 40 points and a half, and we got out rebounded. And so, and then at the end of the game, we gave up some offensive rebounds. So we didn't play our best game, obviously, and that's unfortunate because this time of the year you got to play your best game because you're one and you're done. So I feel bad for my kids, but we did it to ourselves, and so we gotta learn from it and grow and hopefully move on.
Questions, Wags?
Ed, the 1-3-1 zone, and I know that Loyola's used it before, but today it really bothered you. For the first half, you had trouble getting into your offense. I mean, you had 2 shot clock violations. You had several other times where you just heaving a shot up at the end of the shot clock.
Sure.
Why so much trouble against the 1-3-1?
Well, we didn't execute very well, Bill. I mean, we tried to simulate it in practice. They're longer guys up front, longer wings than we have, but we tried to simulate. I thought we had two pretty good days of practice. I didn't think we shot the ball very well Wednesday and Thursday in practice. We didn't really score it, and we were trying to try to do a couple things. I thought it took us a long time to get into offense. And then when Austin had a couple fouls, we had to get him out. We had to move Greg to the point. And we just, we weren't very smooth. We didn't look very smooth in anything we really did today. And that's my fault.
What about defensively? I mean, they shoot 58% from the field. Tavares thought the difference, as well as they did on defense, he thought the difference was their offense. 4 guys in double figures for them. Did you feel like this wasn't one of the better defensive efforts for Navy?
No, it wasn't a good defensive effort for us at all. We gave up 40 points the first half. And our turnovers were limited. We only had 10 turnovers, but as you said, we probably had 3 shot clock violations, so that goes to 13. But I thought when we did turn it over, they were able to score the ball that led to baskets. We didn't make all the little plays, Bill, that we've made all year. We gave them a free throw line play where we didn't block out. They scored off of it. We didn't block out at the end, and I think their defense was pretty good. I mean, we didn't. We had a hard time scoring the ball, and we knew it was going to be a challenge for us. We tried to move some guys around and try to get some open shots. John Carter didn't practice all week, so we knew he was going to struggle. And so we, he didn't practice until yesterday, just a little bit. He didn't feel well all week. And no excuse, but we were struggling to score the ball in practice against the zone. It carried over today. I thought we would guard them better because we've done a better job of guarding. We've kept them in the low 60s and 50s in the other games. And we talked about a 50s game. I thought our defense was the problem. Score 68 points, that's enough points to win. And we missed some free throws. So we took care of the ball. We only had 10 turnovers. But I didn't think defensively we were very good today at all. For some reason, we couldn't stay in front of the ball, and our second rotations weren't very good. So I was disappointed in our effort at halftime, and I thought we'd come out second half, play better defensively, knock some balls free, got back into the game. I thought a huge play was we had the ball 3 possessions, we were down 1, and we couldn't take the lead. We made some mistakes, turned it over, missed a shot, and when you take the lead, then that can be different. That gives a different mindset. But credit them, they made some plays. 14 came off the bench and had a great night for them. Which was important for them. I thought our bench play was just okay. Jalen, made a couple baskets, but we didn't get our normal off the bench because we're playing different guys, and I didn't think we had the flow off the bench that we normally have either.
Well, last for me, we talked about the rebounding, but a real killer is that they get 19 second chance points off 12 offensive rebounds, which I know you take pride on not giving up offensive boards.
Right. Yeah, they had 12 offensive rebounds. That's what I'm saying. The ball just bounced. The ball bounced their way. We had some balls that were tipped, balls we grabbed, we couldn't grab. But 19 second chance points is a lot. And their bench outscored us, and that hasn't happened either. So all the things that we've done leading up to this point, we really didn't do today. And as I told the team 2 days ago, the only team that could beat us would be us, and we didn't perform the way we have. And we didn't do our basics, defend, rebound. I thought we took care of the ball, but we certainly didn't defend very well. And we didn't rebound very well. And they out-rebounded us 34-26, and rebounding is activity. I didn't think we were very active for a while. Then I thought we got some activity second half, and we turned them over. We got some transition baskets. But overall, for the game, we didn't shoot free throws well. We didn't get to the line. We only got to the line 9 times. And we didn't shoot horribly. We shot 48 and 38, which was not horrible. But they shoot 58, and it's no good, Bill. I mean, they ran the same stuff they've been running, and we just didn't move our feet. We didn't keep staying in front of the ball, and we didn't make second rotations.
Ward, Carroll.
Coach, you spoke to it earlier this week, and you teased it out a little bit as to whether Cam and Richard would be on the roster, and you're a no excuses kind of guy, but how would you characterize not having them today?
Well, it's important. I mean, they're 2 starters. They're 2 very good players for us, and we miss them. And I think, when a game gets a little shaky, Cam's a senior, has been here for a long time, has made big plays. He kind of takes over the game at times and makes a big shot for you. And at the point guard spot, he can score the ball, and it hurt us. It hurt us that John didn't practice all week either. So you take out 3 starters out of the lineup, and now we're going home. And it's no excuse. Trust me, it's no excuse, but it is a reason. Excuses and reasons are 2 different things, and it is a reason. I just feel bad for Cam. He's, I don't know if he's going to get to play again or not. We got to hope and see if an NIT thing would be hap for us. I don't know that, but there's a young man who's given so much to the program over 4 years, and didn't play the last 3 games, and I just feel badly for him sitting in his room right now and feeling miserable, and Richard and didn't play either, and so. I feel for those guys. I mean, I feel awful for those 2 guys, and but it's part of life. It's part of growing up, and we hurt ourselves today. We didn't do it for them, and that's really, really unfortunate.
Greg had a strong game today. Just thoughts on his play out there?
Yeah. Summers was pretty good. We all made mistakes. I think he scored the ball the second half. He drove it and got to the basket, which was good. We needed somebody to score, and he stepped up and did some good things and got some transition baskets as well. I thought he was very, very solid. Dorsey started the game, and he had 12, and then everything else was sort of like just okay. You know what I mean? Everybody else was just okay. But, we all pitched in. We all took our turns, as I told them in half. Everybody's taking their turn making a mistake. And you can't make mistakes at this time of the year that we were making. I mean, we were making elementary mistakes. And it's just unfortunate. They have 4 guys in double figures. We got 2. And we just didn't, I keep going back to it because that's how we've gotten to where we've gotten. We've rebounded the ball and we defended, and we didn't do both of those tonight. So, he scored the ball for us a little bit, and you look back on everybody can do some more. I could have done more. I'm just trying to figure out, go back and watch the tape this afternoon and see what else we should have done or could have done or would have done. And so we'll all have a stake in it, and we'll have to hopefully learn from it in the off season.
16 teams make the NIT tournament. What's your message to the committee on why Navy should be included?
Well, we played the schedule we were given. We're 15-3. We've got good wins over Georgetown and George Washington. I think we'll be full strength by then, and I think we're just a little bit different team when I can, have the guys who start and the guys coming off the bench. I think we're a pretty good team. I think it's a good story, and we showed we can play with upper level teams like at a Georgetown or an Atlantic 10 team, George Washington. So I hope they give us a look and give us a chance. We would be honored to be in the NIT and continue to play.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy Johnson.
I'm good. Thank you.
Wags, anything else?
Yeah. I mean, coach, it's just frustrating when you have such a great season and here in money time, you're not full strength. We can't give it your best shot. Is that frustrating to have that kind of situation?
Yeah, I'm frustrated. My team's frustrated. I mean, but it's part of it's been part of the year, Wags. I mean, I started out, this year, as we've talked about, hey, we gotta embrace it. And we've had different guys, it's just, they've been overcome so much. They've been able to overcome so much. And today we just weren't able to overcome it. We didn't play our best game. Guys didn't play well individually, and that's frustrating. I thought practices were just okay. But yeah, you like to have your everybody and give it your best shot, because I think we really could have had a chance to do something, but it wasn't happen. The basketball gods said, no, you're not going to do that. Other guys needed to, step up. They did last weekend. This weekend we're not so good. So, but everybody's in the same boat. I got friends who've, same thing. Players, this COVID, Johnny COVID, he's everywhere. And, it is what it is. And so, old man told me one time, Bill, 50% of the people don't care about your problems. The other 50 are glad you have them. And so, I told the guys, hey, we'll learn, we'll grow. We're #1 seed. We've never been there before. So that was all learning and growing experience for this team. And, but it's frustrating. I'm frustrated for Cam and Rich because they didn't get to play.
And last for me, I mean, down the stretch, you got within 2 a couple times. I think maybe even 1, but you couldn't get over the hump. It just seemed like every time you're in position to possibly take the lead, there was a turnover down here or a bad shot, and then you give up something on the other end. You just couldn't get over that hump.
Yeah, that was the way the game was. I mean, we had chances. We missed free throws, front end of 1-on-1s. We get an and one. We don't make the free throw. Last thing we did yesterday was each shot 50. Everybody was at 80% or plus. So I felt pretty good about that. We were over in the Halsey, and so I thought we shot a lot of free throws. We shot a lot yesterday. We dummied our stuff. I thought we had a pretty good workout. We just didn't carry over to today. And it was a 1-possession game, and we just didn't make the possession. We just couldn't make the play we needed to make, either on offense or defense.
Well, Greg, just talk about how tough this is. You've had an incredible season, and I know this isn't the way you wanted it to end.
Yeah, it definitely was rough finishing out the year this year. I mean, we still have to wait to see if we get picked up for the NIT, but it definitely stings. It definitely hurts. We didn't play the way we needed to on the defensive end, especially, but there's always next year. We got to get back to work and get back on the court.
Can you talk about not having Richard and Cam, how tough that is in a win or go home scenario?
I mean, it definitely hurts. They're big pieces for the team, but at the same time, we have guys that can step up and play basketball for us as well. And tonight, we didn't play as cohesive as we wanted to, but I mean, it definitely does hurt missing Cam and Rich.
You seem to struggle against that 1-3-1 matchup zone. Can you just talk about, was that something you weren't quite ready for, or it didn't seem like you all knew how you wanted to attack it?
Well, we prepare for it. They've ran that zone multiple times in the past few games that we played them. We needed to get the ball in the high post. They were taking it away. But we needed to get the ball to flatten the ball out. And we did that a few times to get them into their 2-3. But after that, it's just basketball. So we just needed to be more attentive on how the defense was playing it and flatten the ball out.
I'll pass it off.
Ward, Carroll.
So Greg, how much would you contribute the play to living in the Navy Lodge in that weird atmosphere? Is that at all a factor in your mind?
No, not really. I mean, we're in the Naval Academy. There's things that we have to make changes to all the time, whether we're living at the Navy Lodge, we're living at our sponsors, we're living in the dorms. Like, we have to be ready at all times, whether or not.
And then to double on what Wags was asking about the 1-3-1, you say you guys practice against that. So what would you say the difference was between the Loyola team you saw today and the one that you saw last week, and that you guys were able to beat without Cam and Richard?
They just brought more energy. They brought more energy than us, and we didn't hit it back right away. And that's exactly what happened to keep it real.
Okay, thanks, Greg. Well, all in all, a great season. So congratulations for that.
Phil Bergman.
Hey, Greg, just what did this senior class mean to the growth of this program?
It was huge. They're incredible leaders. Cam, Al, Luke, they're great guys. Love them to death. They've helped us along the way, whether it's on the court or off the court. And they're definitely going to be a huge piece that we miss next year. But at the same time, they've instilled in us multiple characteristics, attributes that we're going to carry along and pass on to the younger guys coming in. So we'll definitely be ready.